दोस्त किया था।
मैंने सनस्क्रीन कर दिया मेरे बाल झाड़ दो। सच नॉनसेंस मैं कभी नहीं चाहूंगी उसके पास कोई इधर
इसको
जो छोटी थी तो नाइस थी मेरे डरना है।
एक नंबर पूरा
एक गोपाल साड़ा का वो किया है, विवेक साड़ा का
क्यों किया
और
संतोष साल का वो मेरे को प्रॉब्लम
खानदान पे डिस्कशन की हो रहा है यार।
विराज ने कर देना मैं सबको ब्लॉक पापा वाला
पता नहीं मैंने बोला टू कलर पे सारे लाइन ब्लॉक कर
वो उसने ना
मैं आज स्कूल को साढ़े उठाई मत
उसने गोपाल को ब्लॉक किया, विवेक को ब्लॉक किया
अच्छे से दिखा।
और दक्ष को ब्लॉक किया।
तू मार क्यों
अच्छा विराज ने
हाँ।
आज विवेक और
दो बजे
तूने पूछा
बोला कि भूत
हम देखा
लगा
है
पीछे
भारत पर था।
बाकी ऐसा बना नहीं गया पहले तो हाथ दी
भाई ये तो प्रजाति है भाई तो आई डोंट क्लासिफाई यू एज ह्यूमन।
मैं परसों मैच
आज जरा मैं मैगी छोड़ दिया होगी पहले है नहीं पैकेट सब बाहर रखा था
तो सुबह सुबह मेड गाली देगी तेरे को बस।
फिर गया ऊपर रूम में पबजी खेल रहा था पापा आ गए रूम में पापा इंटर द चैट
हाँ तो
रात के मेरे को भाई 10 बजे सोने को जाना
तुमको थोड़ी ना अफेक्ट होगा इससे तुम लेट सोया।
अरे मेरा
डांट
नहीं
नहीं
मैं गाड़ी में
और
मुझे
ये
तो डांट पड़ेगी मैं अब लेट उठी हूँ उनको क्या है?
रात को बस 11:30 बजे तो बात करेंगे चैट पे मैं मस्त जाके बैठा हुआ मैंने हाई लिखा उसको 25 मिनट बाद है विराज ने कहा मैंने कहा क्या लिखेंगे वो और 10 मिनट बाद नेटफ्लिक्स मेरे को समझ गया मेरी इंपॉर्टेंस कम हो गई है यहाँ पे
ऐसा नहीं होता है।
ठीक है फिर मैंने कहा ओके देखो बोलती मैं 5 मिनट में आती हूँ फिर बात 5 मिनट में देखा 15 मिनट हो गया आ ही नहीं है फिर मैं घर गया तो
पापा आ गए
मैं रात को क्या है मैं रात अरे मेरा नाम तो लिख मैं रात को मस्त फिर मेरे को ना नींद लग गई 3 बजे उठ के फोन देखा उसका मैसेज मैं आई हेलो आई यार किधर गया सॉरी मैं सो रही हूँ
This is very normal. Sometimes Netflix is very important. Yeah. You need to understand that.
Netflix है very important है।
तो अगर एक शो देख रहा है, how can you limit it between and talk to someone? नहीं हो ही नहीं पाता।
मैं अपना गेम छोड़ के बात करता हूँ उससे
अबे मैं तो थोड़ा ज्यादा बोल भाई एकदम बीच में रहता है
Oh my God.
लाइव
Get
है
out of my
मैं
head.
छोड़ के बात करता हूँ वो नहीं देखती तुमको
But नहीं, इतना तो करना ही पड़ता है। If you want a successful relationship, थोड़ा तो you need to sacrifice.
हाँ वो क्या है इनको सैक्रिफाइस मेरे ही देखेगा
गोपाल
मैं
साड़ा
क्या भाई हमेशा तो भी गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं तो भी उसको हमसे कहते हैं
तो उसको बोल देंगे फिर
फिर तो जो
मैं
फिर एकदम स्टार्ट किया फिर अच्छा गेम इंपॉर्टेंट होगा
फिर थोड़ी देर बाद मैसेज कर क्या गेम खेल
हाँ ये
ऐसा होता है। I have never done it.
हम नेटफ्लिक्स देख सकते हैं। ये तो खेल
हेलो नाइशा चश्मा क्या दे रहा तेरे को एक समय टूटे तेरा कौन बैठा था मिनी थे और दूसरा मिनी नहीं ठीक है किसने
मैं बैठी उसके ऊपर
दादी फील
कर रहे हैं
अच्छा हाँ हाँ सॉरी सॉरी सॉरी
ऐसा करना पड़ता है सवाल
यहाँ पे नहीं है ऐसी
कोई
वो
नहीं है
तो फिर मैं भी
देखने गई थी कुछ और हुआ था तो ठीक किया है तो मैं भी नहीं ये ठीक है
रात को उठी
नहीं एक सेकंड
मेरे पापा तो पूछ के चले जाएंगे क्या कर रही थी ठीक है
मेरा अजीब रीजन है
वो ट्रस्ट नहीं करती
मेरे को नहीं तो पता क्या
अबे मैं ना रात को ना वो पता है ऐसे हाँ ऐसा कुछ तो सर ब्लैक सा बोर्ड था पता नहीं क्या था मैं उस पे से बैट से बॉल मार रहा था
रात को कौन करता है
हाँ खेली थे 2 ही बचे थे
मैं भी नहीं पढ़ूँ।
पापा
मैं इमोशनल
पापा
पापा
नहीं
नहीं
चलेगा रात को नहीं फिर तो बहुत से खेलने लगे वो बॉल भी ले गए मेरे पास कुछ बचा ही नहीं तो बॉल ले गए फिर वो बैट ही लेके आया मेरे पास
फोन लेके गए
वो लेके नहीं फोन दिया ही नहीं
भाई आज से मैं जल्दी सो
और फिर मैं रोऊंगा तो मेरा सपना
ये देख सो प्रजा आवाज आ रही है तो मतलब ये पढ़ाई का प्लान करेंगे कोई जीके सबसे बड़ा पढ़ाई करनी तो अब मुझे अलाउ कर रहे
तो मैं पापा को बोलूंगा अपने को तेरा बेटा समझ के गेट लॉक ऐसे ही छोड़ूंगा
अभी ये क्या बोल रहे हैं वो रे क्या
तो देख रहा है
अरे अभी जस्ट वही नाटी के बारे में मेरे को भी लगा हिंदी है
हिंदी था
मैं
आपका मैसेज नहीं आया
ये यार हिंदी नहीं है
इंग्लिश अच्छा
ये सर अरे वो कुछ नहीं आता मुझे कुछ नहीं
क्यों
अरे मेरा क्या घर है
हाँ भी तो इंग्लिश में है ना कोई नहीं है
इसको स्कूल में पॉपअप होती है ऐसे चलती है भाई चैनल लेक्चर तो स्कूल में तो चलते ही
अरे
चलते
पॉम
हाँ मेट्रो पार्क है
अगर लोग
कौन कौन से ले रहे भाई वो कौन से बोले चलो वो बैंड ये मस्त कपल मैचिंग ब्रदर नो मैं तो नया भी देखा वापस आ
अभी तक टॉप करना चाहिए
मैं तो आज भी और स्टडी
पढ़ते हैं और ऐसे
जनरल नॉलेज
अरे क्या करेगा
ये मेरी भी बात है
हां छुट्टी का दिन अरे पूरा
जाके अरे जल्दी जा
Where do you want to go? Okay. So last time we started tea story. We ended it, but we did not do the question answers.
Yes.
So we need to do the question answers first.
मैं वो सर्चिंग फॉर बोल पर 20 मिनट्स सेट कर अभी मैं लास्ट पॉइंट because he only the person
Who?
he's at home
He's the only one who's at home. So he's the only witness that you did search for the book 20. Last time भी तुमने यही बोला था.
15 मिनट रुक गया
लास्ट टाइम 10 मिनट बाद
15 बोला तो बढ़िया
एकदम तो इग्नोर कर नहीं है वो apply कर
When can I get a good job for just bringing my books to you? I bring it every time.
Is that a good job?
That's a very menial job, please.
That
Why
why have you come today? There are no textbooks. Yeah.
I came from
outside?
Outside means
Road, ma'am, road. I was walking through the roads.
First, I dropped my nana.
I was
And he pick up my
You
leg.
dropped your
And
nana?
he dropped.
You dropped your nana? I dropped my nana.
ओके
we have this lesson in which
Third volume. It's without me. Page number 100. Maya, third volume. Page 100.
have you all signed that?
Yeah, we should, first time we get.
Now both of you sit there. Why?
Because they don't have one.
Do you have one?
Yes. And you have another.
You also don't have a book. What am I supposed to teach today?
Teach to.
Without textbooks? I think you should go back home. No, because you will simply sit
No.
and disturb. Do you have one book at least on your desk?
It's okay.
He's still here.
It's okay.
There is one book at least on the desk?
Yes.
Okay. Between you two.
Yes.
They have, but he has
That is what I'm asking. Do you have it now? Then take it.
एक बुक दो उसे हमारे दो बेंच में दो बुक है कुछ तू उसके साथ सेपरेट हो एक बुक दे वही करना पड़ेगा
मैं बोलता हूँ उनके साथ बैठता
You sit with Mukund.
मम्मी तो स्नैक्स
और जी क्या होगा सारे
One minute. Look, next time, if you don't have textbooks, I will send you home because it's been a month now. It's been a month. It's been a month. Yeah. And I've told you carry both the books because if one lesson is done, we'll do the other one. We try to maintain the balance. So if next time you don't have the book, if you don't find the book, don't come at all because then you sit here and talk.
the question answers for Nelson Mandela were done.
Nelson Mandela are done, but this is not
Sorry,
done.
Thief Story done.
Thief story is done.
You can take a look.
five.
You have written only 3.
How come?
In which queer way did Anil make a living?
Ma'am, because the class was very new chapter.
Okay, you had given the questions for those two, not the answers. Sorry.
What was a difference for? Why was it difficult for Hari Singh to rob Anil? That is the next question. Have you written all 5 questions? Okay.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
many
I wrote
questions
4.
have you written? 4.
Okay.
How do you know?
We wrote 4 questions.
We had discussed 3.
Why?
Over
You were there.
Oh my God.
Okay, so open your book now and write those questions. Have you written all the 5 questions?
It's just a question.
Have you written the answers? Okay. Had we discussed all the answers?
First 3 we had discussed.
What was the? Have we discussed all 5?
Yes.
No, we discussed 3. 2 were left.
Have you written the 4th answer?
Yes.
Then how do you know we have discussed?
You have to choose it.
Have you written all 5 answers?
All 5.
Tell me the 4th one if we have not discussed. Tell me the 4th
I
answer.
already.
I already-
Hari Singh to know.
Yes.
Why was it difficult for Hari Singh?
Hari Singh wrote.
Okay, and what was the next question?
Why did Hari Singh change his name every month? Samadhi ka nahi.
11.
Can you please frame an answer for the
First one, why was it difficult for Hari Singh to rob Anil?
It was difficult for Hari Singh to rob Anil. Number one, because Anil would not even care if his money was lost. He would feel a little sad, not because he had lost the money, but because his trust was betrayed.
Okay, so Anil was a very trusting man. At the same time, he was also a little careless man. And a careless man like him would not even realize if Hari Singh had robbed him. And that took, and according to Hari Singh, that
It would
took,
not be fun.
it would not be fun.
Satisfying. It would not be
Yeah,
satisfying.
it would not be, he would not get satisfaction of robbing Anil. At the same time, he would feel. Did you get the answer? क्या लिखोगे बोलो?
I can write it.
No, right. Tell me first, then you write. Anil was a
It was difficult to rob.
Anil, as he was a
Very innovative.
trusting person. He was a very trusting person.
And management.
He gave him shelter.
He was a very trusting person. He was also very careless and would not realize that he's been robbed. And I'm writing the points here. Careless person. He was also a very trusting person.
The 905th question. No, you are.
He just put some
And this is different question. These are.
What?
These are different question.
No, continue. No, this was your fifth question. No, why did Hari Singh change his name every month?
Every month, yes.
Yeah, so this will be your next question. Why did Hari Singh change his name?
to stay
To
away
get
from
out of
police.
police and
And also
former
we see
employee.
from his previous employer.
Yes.
Hari Singh changed his name every month, which would give him an advantage so that he can be forward from his former employees and police.
Okay, stay ahead of police. Or so that police and his former employees will find it difficult to recognize or find him out or catch him. Simple. Ahead, forward, कुछ लिखने जाओ ही मत. So that police and former employees are not able to catch him.
Rich man handle the greedy man fear.
Sorry.
Rich man would be scared.
Hey, anything.
Rich
Rich
man
man
handle.
Rich man get greedy man would be feared.
See, greedy man
Afford that. So.
fear. Greedy man displays fear.
मैंने बोला यही बोला.
Rich man shows anger,
And the
poor man shows acceptance. However, a trusting man like Anil would only show loss of trust.
Yes.
Now, this is for 3 marks. So imagine what you will write.
What did Anil feel?
No, why did Anil feel nervous about going back?
No, why did Hari Singh feel nervous?
Hari.
Was say Hari.
Hari, why did Hari? कौन सा नहीं दिख रहा है? Why did Hari feel nervous about going back to Anil?
What made Hari Singh come back to Anil? We need to write about the fact that he wanted to learn to write sentences and calculate, right?
What made Hari Singh come back to Anil? What made Hari Singh come back to Anil?
Because he wanted an opportunity to become a respected man that Anil could provide him by teaching him how to read and write.
Okay.
That's correct answer.
Thank you so much.
What else did you write?
No, it's not particularly given, but it's like he had found that how good Anil was.
Yeah, Anil had given him shelter and
Give him a second chance. But they
Anil
want
had
him.
given him shelter, taught him to cook, read, and write.
He felt guilty for
He felt guilty for.
breaking his trust.
Okay, he felt guilty for stealing from a man and break such a trusting person and break his trust, or he felt guilty for breaking his trust, and at the same time, he also thought that he had missed the chance to become a respectable man.
By Hari Singh.
At this, yes, that made Hari Singh. The prospect of becoming a respectable man by reading and writing that that Anil would teach him made him go back to Hari. कुछ समझा? What will you write?
समझा नहीं, but समझ रही है.
Okay, fine. You give me the answer first. What made Hari Singh come back to Anil?
It was hard to rob some.
No, what made Hari Singh come back to Anil? Yes.
Ma'am, Hari Singh came back to Anil after robbing his money because he was a trustworthy man and he didn't want to break his trust.
Okay.
and we also gave him shelter, food, and it taught him how to read and write.
Yes.
Uh,
The prospect of becoming a respectable man by learning to read and write,
And adding numbers.
made Hari Singh come back to Anand. The prospect of becoming a respectable man. Should I write the point here? The last point should be this. Made Hari. This should be the last line, no?
Okay.
Instead of writing the prospect because I will not remember it.
Ah,
I wrote it differently.
Yeah, fine. As long as have you written the answers?
हम मेरे कॉपी कर रहे हैं.
I was not ready.
So you can still know the story.
You don't know.
So today you go home and read it. It's a very interesting story.
You were there.
Hello, you write the answers. फिर उसको threaten करना.
Now we can start new chapter. The midnight visitor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anand's kindness, love, and help that he provided him many things made him repent his mistake and he came back to Anand. Came back to Anand, yes. A capital.
That's right. It's not difficult to say what होगा.
हम उसको science में try करते हैं.
क्योंकि यहाँ पे आंसर्स थोड़े इजी लैंग्वेज में, लेकिन ठीक है, you stick to that.
Question.
Why did Hari feel nervous about going back to Anil? अभी this is for 3 marks. This is for 3 marks. तो पहले की हिस्ट्री थोड़ी लिखनी पड़ेगी. That one minute. I'll just tell you that Anil had given him shelter, taught him to folk learn to read and write. Yet when he got the opportunity, Anil robbed his money and escaped. After leaving him, फिर ये same answer. He realized that Anil was a very trusting man, and he did not want to break his trust. He also realized that he had missed the opportunity to become a respectable man by learning to read and write, and therefore he decided to come back. However, he also knew that it is easy to steal, but difficult to return it back without getting caught. That is the sentence.
Yes.
So he was nervous because of that, and therefore he was nervous. He was nervous that if he gets caught while returning the money,
They would think that
it would still break Anil's trust, as he would think he was stealing his money.
Yes.
This question is for 3 marks, इसलिए तुमको ज़्यादा लिखना है. हाँ, 2 lines, at least 2 to 3 lines. यहाँ पे important sentence कौन सा है? He was nervous because he knew it is easy to rob but difficult to return without getting caught. With the undetected is another word. Even here.
Anil had taken Hari and gave him shelter, taught him how to cook and even how to write his name. Regardless of Anil's trust in Hari Singh, he decided to rob Anil. How can I continue? What
Decided नहीं. Hari robbed Anil. Anil चोरी कर ली थी. Hari robbed Anil. Okay. However, he felt sad for breaking his trust.
Would there be a better word for sad? Because the chapter never says he is particularly sad about doing it. He's just guilty.
So he felt guilty.
Sure.
For breaking Anil's trust and using the opportunity to become a respectable man by learning to and using the opportunity to become a respectable man by learning to read and write. He felt very nervous about going back as he knew it is easy to
Rob or difficult to return.
undetected is easy word or without getting caught, whatever you want to write. So he felt very nervous going back to Anil as he knew it is easy to rob but difficult to return it undetected or without getting caught.
Undetected sounds better.
Already mentioned that I am failing of the answer. So
Read it. How has it gone?
Hari Singh came back to Anil as he realized that he wanted to live a life of respect. Anil had taught Hari Singh how to read and write and even let him stay at his house without knowing who Hari Singh actually was. Anil trusted Hari Singh and Hari Singh felt guilty about him robbing Anil, so he returned back.
No, but why was he nervous? Are you talking about fourth question? Yeah, so your fourth question is perfect. We are discussing the fifth one. This is the fifth part. Now here, fifth question is of 3 marks. So for that also you will write for all this. Plus, while returning he was nervous because this is the reason. Okay.
Is this too short for 3 marks? It appears to be.
Yes. So you add 3 marks. Remember 6 lines. I've told you, 2 marks, at least 4 lines, 4 to 5 lines. 3 marks, 6 to 7 lines.
It gets very tricky to write for 3 marks because 5 marks you need to fill the supplement.
Yeah.
2 marks you need to write 4 lines. What about 3 marks? If you write just half the supplement, it's not enough. If you write too much, then it's too much.
6 to 7 lines. 6 to 7 lines. That works most of the times. And since your handwriting is
Very big.
because 3 mark questions are for 40 to 50 mark words. That comes to around 6 to 7 lines. Since your handwriting is big. If your handwriting is small, then one line is usually 8 words. That's how you should calculate.
9 words.
9 words?
I can at maximum fit 6 words. Maximum I can
Yeah.
fit 6 words.
This is decent. And if you still feel थोड़ा मसाला और ऐड कर दो ऊपर का नीचे का.
Introduction I can make it long.
And last long also
You participated in the mock test. Congratulations on getting 10% for 2 days.
10% off.
At every phase. If you voted, you get 10% off for any eatable that you get.
They were giving free at this Prashant was giving free, not Nimbu Pani, Ampana. Free Ampana.
One more thing. Wait till I was
Yeah, one last answer, okay?
and exploit this system to its maximum.
I'm very happy knew that it's not easy to talk or difficult. Too difficult. It was easy to talk but difficult to return it without getting caught. So this made Hari Singh nervous about how could he return the Anil's money without getting caught.
Okay, fine.
But
Why
this
does
led to it led to trust issues between the Anil and Hari Singh.
लेकिन ये 3 marks का answer है, because it's a 3 mark answer, you will also have to write पहले वाला. Okay? Okay, the second question from the textbook. Why does Anil not hand the thief over to the police? Do you think most people would have done so? In what way is Anil different from such employers?
Anil, I guess he was happy that at least Hari Singh came back, and also because he believed that if he gave him a second chance, it would allow him to flourish in life and maybe become a respectable man like he wanted to.
Okay. Why does Anil hand the thief over to the police? Do you think most people? Yeah, the question is in the textbook, page 13, question number 2. Why does Anil not hand the thief over to the police? What do you think?
Because he came back. He tried to be guilty.
Okay. And
Anil knew that Hari Singh had understood what mistake he had made, and he would
And he felt guilty. That was the reason he came back. That's the reason he had come back, and
so at the same time, remember,
And one gave him a second
second chance to improve.
himself and be a respectable man.
Also, right, that he was a young boy of only 15 years. So so that mentioned that also. Hari was a very young boy of 15 years. He had made a mistake. He had committed a crime, but he realized it was wrong, and he came back and tried to be an honest person. Anil therefore decided to give him a second chance to improve and lead a respectable life. Either this or there are many 4-mark answers here.
That's my only thing for exams, just read that. One of them is recommending
Can you write the character sketch of Anil?
Sure.
Write a character sketch of Anil in 100 words.
Sure.
Right, that's your next question. Write a character sketch of Anil. That's a 4-mark question. Write a character sketch of Anil. Hey, 1 minute. Did I tell Anil or Hari Singh?
You said Anil, not written.
And right.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. A character sketch of Hari Singh. Sorry, not Anil. Character sketch of Hari Singh. Last question. Character sketch of Hari Singh. Why don't you come and sit here, both of you? No, come here. Be a good boy. Come, both of you come and sit here. Vedant and next class. फिर एक भी कंप्लेंट नहीं की इसने ये किया वो किया वो किया. Okay. Character sketch of Hari Singh. That's a 4-mark answer. क्या लिखोगे? Hari Singh, not Anil. गलती से Anil बोल दिया था. Sara, will you tell me what will you write? What will you write?
And on the face of Hari Singh there was many scars.
Okay, first, how old he was? Hari Singh was a 15-year-old boy.
A very young boy of 15 years who seemed to have lived a life of theft.
Yes.
He did not have any housing or like he basically spent his life on the streets robbing people for small amounts of money. He seemed to have gotten caught very often from his employers and gotten in trouble with the law, with the police.
Now, gotten is not a word.
Got in trouble, yes. Got in trouble with the law, with the police. He did have scars on his face that showed that he did not lead a very comfortable life and had gotten in had got into fights or caught by his employers robbing or committing petty crimes.
Okay.
He was reformed by the presence of Anil in his life, who taught him how to read and write and gave him a hope to lead a successful life instead of continuing his life as someone who runs away from the law and steals from it.
Okay. And you write that Hari Singh showed a great courage by returning back to Anil when he realized that his only chance to become a respectable man
Was
through reading and learning to read and write. So he did show a lot of courage. Write his courage.
okay. And
You all got the answers, no?
Yes.
Very good. लिखो. Should I write the points?
so let us write.
What will you write?
You should write.
What will you write? Very good. Last bench. Give me the answer. Character sketch. Yes. Okay. Hari Singh was a 15-year-old boy who made his career in robbing people. Fine.
Was a 15-year-old teenager.
जरूरी नहीं है 15-year-old टीनेजर ही होता है टीनेजर लिखने की फिर से जरूरत नहीं है
Ma'am, can you write that he was good at spinning tales?
Okay. But they have not told spinning tale. He had made a good observation of men, people's character. That is better. See, यहाँ पे ना तुम गप्पे मारने नहीं आए.
Some comment here.
So you try to write the character sketch. First, write about his age. 15-year-old boy. He had all his life. He had earned his living by robbing people.
He changed his name everyone.
He changed his name every month.
Later on with context.
Changed his name every month.
He was observant.
Yes,
Observing. Yes, sir.
he changed his name every month to remain. Okay. So he changed his name every month so that he doesn't get caught by police and his former employers. Then he also had many marks on his
Scars.
scars on his face, and he knew his friends were.
He did not have any.
He did not have any friends, as friends were more trouble than help.
He was a liar.
Then at Anil's house, he learned new skills like cooking
Writing.
and reading. He showed great courage to return back to Anil after stealing money from him, as he realized his only chance to lead a respectable life was through learning to read and write. He also did not want to break Anil's trust. इतना तो लिख पाओगे? Because you will be reading it. So right. See, it's basically the gist. इसको सारे को मिला के ही लिखना है, सारे आंसर्स को. He showed tremendous courage by returning back to Anil after stealing him.
Writing very high.
Good.
Nice technique.
Vedant, you have not written anything today.
Look,
What?
Friends were not a profit to his professional career.
They were more trouble. It's written here that as friends were more trouble than help. So let's stick to that. तुमने फर्स्ट पॉइंट्स कहाँ लिखे हैं जो तुम लास्ट लिखोगे? 2 लाइन लिखे, ये 4 मार्क का आंसर है.
Experience and successful career. He was successful because of his cleverness and intelligence. He had planned everything. He had planned everything before choosing his victims. He went to places where he could meet up and answer suspecting victims, then would win their confidence to get a job. After some time, he used to run away after stealing their money. He had a lot of scars because he had been caught by the police and got beaten up. Also, he had no friends. After some time, he got to meet Anil and win his confidence to work. Got to write and read, a shelter to sleep. Then he robbed Anil and went to the station.
Yes.
He did get caught by police many times. That's what probably the scars were.
Yeah.
Beaten up.
And by getting punishment for his crime from his previous
It was also good for him because scars cannot reveal his identity. I thought it was he made it by the.
No.
And then anything.
मतलब self harm किया उसने.
ज़्यादा movies देखी थी.
Then at one night he robbed Anil and went to the station. But his mind changed and come back to Anil.
He came back.
He came back to Anil so that he could write, read and get a literate person. He could get a good personality.
Good. लेकिन ये लर्न करोगे? This is the last question, so please write it, and then we'll move to the next.
Tremendous courage could be an adjective for courage. Courage itself is an adjective. Or
No, courage is a noun here. Courageous is adjective.
so can we use tremendous? He showed tremendous courage.
Yeah.
मेरी handwriting बढ़िया है, एग्जाम में
He won सब कुछ ना past tense में होना चाहिए. He won his confidence and got to work, got to write and read.
Can I read my query?
Changed his mind and came back.
Should I read my?
No? Yeah.
Harrison was a very young boy of 15 years who seemed to have lived a life of theft. He did not have any family and survived on the street, committing petty theft. He would do odd jobs and earn his livelihood through robbing his employers. Harrison was observant and could understand people's characters fairly well. He had many scars on his face, possibly from having run-ins with the law or getting punished for his crimes from his employers. Harrison changed his name every month to avoid getting caught and did not believe in friendships. He believed that friends were more trouble than any help. Hari Singh was transformed by the presence of Anil in his life, who taught him to read and write, which gave Hari the hope of a respectable future. He showed tremendous courage by returning back to Anil after robbing him. This showed that Hari was a changed man and wanted to live a life away from crime.
Yes. This is ये 4 मार्क के लिए अभी इसको कितने मार्क्स देने? ये 4 सेंटेंसेस भी नहीं है, 4 लाइन्स भी नहीं है. 5 लाइन्स. Read what you want. तो तुमने कीवर्ड्स कैसे क्या क्या कीवर्ड्स में लिखा? Had. Yeah. Good. Yes. And then after robbing him, right? The keywords ही लिखे तो after robbing him, basically पूरा story लिखना है. In short, after robbing him, Hari showed tremendous courage to return back. Sorry? 120 words? As he did not want to break his trust, as he did not want to break Anil's trust, and he wanted to learn to read and write and lead a respectable life. Good job. See, as long as you have written all the points. As long as you have written all the points.
Yes.
Have you managed to write all the points?
He was 15 years. 15 years he was a thief.
He was a thief. He was a thief.
When he went to like
Daily. He's a very thin boy with many scars on his face. When he was thin.
master saying he saw what to do and he didn't do it.
And skinny the only he lived on street. His neck was sold at his job and changed his name every month to stay ahead of police. Anil was the first person to give him a shelter and teach him to write, read and cook food. When Hari Singh robbed Anil and started to run away, he changed his decision and to extra, so he will live a
Respectable life,
and not live as a slave.
not live.
Not
Yes.
not live.
Not live. L-E-A-V is leave. L-I-V-E. Live. 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 The minute you stress on leave, then that L-E-A-V बन जाता है. Live. Okay. These girls are writing, so we'll have to wait for them. Which? For the girl who's for you wrote? Oh wow, she got 94 in English.
She was sleeping the entire paper. That's what contribution I needed. Okay, that's the exact amount of contribution I needed. And she would wake up and sing songs as well. That was her. Like when she started to sing, and I enjoyed it. Okay, I thoroughly enjoyed the company. She would start telling me about her family. It was wonderful.
She's supposed to give you the answers actually.
No, I forgot about that. We are told not to take their answers because they do it. We are 76. I say we as my way of showing respect. I would have moms. My mom's happy. That's what matters.
Yeah, of course. And so, how did you manage maths and science? Because that is the
Science,
difficult.
I got 64 in maths and 64 in science. Science is the only one I messed up. Because
So they don't do different subjects because the board allows them to do different subjects.
no, our school does not let them. It's just main by subjects. We don't even get computers.
Because if you have any disability, then the board allows you to take different subjects.
I know, but our school does not provide any facility to learn those subjects. So it's better you stick to the 5 days. My cousin sister took up computers like IT as a way of getting marks other than maths.
Yeah, because Poddar has many. Poddar gives many options.
My sister, she did CBSE from UP and she got to take computers because her maths is terribly weak.
Yeah.
She scored 67% in the board. She has dyslexia.
So for dyslexia, for learning disability, there are
But she
many
studied,
board.
that's a big deal. We all are proud of her.
Okay. So should we go to the next lesson now?
Yes. Next lesson.
And we will finish from the first slide. Yes.
Maybe that's
I think it's
अभी आपकी वाली
अरे please give her.
मेरे पास नहीं है।
Average chapter.
You will get.
Yeah, maybe
Average chapter.
इस बिंदी को बिंदी को
We are done with Nelson Mandela.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
यहाँ पे काफी बाकी है.
हमारे पास टेक्स्ट है वाली
ऑप्शन ही नहीं. ऑप्शन है ही नहीं.
डेली कस्टमर
Yes.
तू भी मत करते हो
yes.
ऐसे बुक
No,
बुक पढ़ जाएगी।
next time नहीं देंगे
बुक पढ़ जाएगी मत कर।
Yes.
बुक पढ़ जाएगी।
They don't have book.
It's okay.
You see for yourself.
Which chapter?
Balls point and see.
We don't have book.
The ball point.
Like tiger.
Tiger in the zoo.
Please have all.
A tiger in the zoo. Do you mind sitting there with them?
No, ma'am, we don't. Yes.
He is not.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you
And
can.
no.
You go forward with it.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Give it to them. You can read the poem.
And that was I was telling you.
Now this tiger in the zoo, giving you only 2 minutes to remain quiet. और I'm giving you 2 minutes, I said. बातें कर लो, उसके बाद पूरा मुंह बंद कीजिए. Finish whatever you wanted to talk.
नहीं अच्छा कैसे पढ़ा मैंने बोला स्ट्रेस लेके टाइम कैसे लगा नया मिला I had my finals and those exams together.
Yeah, but then don't they give you some concession? You don't have to give English paper or history paper.
No. Right. You need to do everything together or you don't pass. I just touched like 93 for my overall percentage because I could not study properly.
Yeah? 1 more minute.
And which is also
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So the next poem, Tiger in the Zoo. It's a very interesting poem where the poet is trying to tell the life, show the life of the tiger who's in the zoo in this small cage against how the tiger would like to live in the forest. Okay. A tiger in the zoo. This poem contrasts a tiger in the zoo with the tiger in its natural habitat. The poem moves from zoo to the jungle and back again in the zoo. Read the poem silently once. Okay. Now, he stalks in his vivid stripes. Who's he? The tiger. The tiger stalks in his vivid stripes. If you see the tiger, even if when you see him in the cage, it's a very majestic animal. It's huge, has this beautiful, you can say, skin, fur with beautiful stripes on it. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps on his cage, on pads of velvet quiet, in his quiet rage. I always tell when you are reading a poem, try to imagine, bring the picture in front of your mind. Now here he is describing the tiger in a cage. So this tiger, he stalks, that is to go up and down. He's walking in his cage. Now in his cage he can only take few steps. He can walk from here to there, turn, come back. He's quiet, his pads of velvet, his pads are very soft, his paws are very soft. So he's taking very soft, quiet, his paws are, falling on the floor very quietly. You can feel the quiet rage, anger that he's feeling. He should be lurking in shadows. He's not meant to be in the cage. He should be lurking in shadows. He should be walking quietly in shadows, sliding through the long grass. Okay, move, both of you. Here. And next you will be outside. Third bench. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass. He's not meant to be in the cage. Where should he be? He should be hiding in that long grass, and he should be, hunting, or he should be looking for his hunt or chasing his hunt, quietly moving ahead. He should be lurking in shadow, sliding through the long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. He shouldn't be here taking a walk in the cage. He should be in that long grass near the pond where you can see the deer, where the plump deer pass, from where the deer pass. And that's where he should be, lurking there, waiting to pounce on his prey. He should be snarling around houses at the jungle's edge. He should be moving around the houses which are at the edge of the jungle, baring his white fangs, his claws, baring his white fangs, and you can see those sharp teeth. People should be from the house, they should be able to see his teeth and his claws, terrorizing the village. But he's locked in a concrete cell. But he's doing none of that. He's in this concrete cell. His strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. But today, he's in this concrete cage. It must be as big as this or slightly bigger than that. And this is nothing, he can't even pounce. His one jump is far more longer than his cage. All his strength is today behind the bars. He's talking the length. He's just moving the length of the cage. Cannot do anything. Quiet. He can just have that quiet rage. He's completely ignoring the visitors, the people who have come to see him. He hears the last voice at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. What last voice does he hear at night? Patrolling cars. Is that what he should be hearing?
No.
Actually, no. He shouldn't be listening to the patrolling cars. He should be out in the open, in the forest. He should be listening to the sound of the forest, the call given by the monkeys when he passes, asking the people, signaling all the other animals that he is walking, he is coming. Instead of that, what he hears is, at night he hears the signal of the patrolling cars, and then just sits there and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. What is in my destiny? That where am I? I should be. He's this majestic animal living a free life. Is here stuck in the cage. So next time when you visit a zoo, remember that animal should be somewhere in open, free forest, and not for us to look at. Just even there, when you see these animals, they are like huge, beautiful, majestic, royal. But the most powerful creature is man. Okay. You have anything to say?
No.
But what was so funny in that? That I didn't understand. Okay. तुमने what did? Okay. Hey, do you have the other book?
I have all 3 volumes.
इतना funny बात ना, उसके बाहर छोटा है उसको मार देगा कोई, अंदर छोड़ देंगे
बाहर छोड़ोगे तो कोई मार देगा.
हाँ.
Okay. Then see, he has a valid question. Like, if you leave him out, then he'll be hunted. And so according to you, by keeping him in the zoo, he's safe. We are protecting
There is a
him.
difference between wildlife reserves and zoo. Wildlife reserves are so big, they can keep it with the animals like tigers and all that.
Nilgiri.
Yes.
ज़्यादा focus नहीं करेगा.
So
Geography.
no, you're right. So what he's saying is there are wildlife reserves. What most of the forests we have are reserves today. So if you keep them, but are they really safe in the reserves? You think the poaching does not happen? His question was, you leave them out, they will be hunted, and so they are far more safe in zoo. Are you? Are
But
you?
even
Are they
he's
very
just
pathetic
moving
in
in
the
this
zoo?
small
Yes.
area, a big animal. So even that people they even depression.
Yeah, of course. All animals have. Imagine if you are kept.
Lockdown में best है.
Yes.
Even guinea pigs can't be purchased used to get.
Now imagine yourself.
Because they die of depression.
Imagine yourself if you're kept in half this room, and you're only allowed to move here.
And we were for just 4 years. It's for whole life.
4 years. We were just there for 1.5 years actually.
In Switzerland, you're not allowed to move in same.
But that also became too much. Freedom is far more precious many times. And just living without purpose doesn't have any meaning. So, a forest is the best place to live in his natural habitat where he can move, jump. Maybe difficult, life will be difficult, life will be challenging, but that gives you the drive to live. But you had good question. Zoo? No, but the zoo cannot be the option. Zoo is not the option. Nobody likes to be in the prison. So what we need to do is have those,
Not without committing breeding.
what do you say? Not zoo, forest areas, protected forests.
There is no reserve.
Yeah.
There is no any-
Yeah, so don't make sure that there is no poaching, no
Poaching
hunting.
cannot be prevented altogether.
Why?
How can you? Okay, basically, people do things you're asking not to do. We can never completely ensure that there is no poaching. Can we?
Yeah, but then we
Laws
can
can be
try.
strict, but they can be smart.
Yeah, still we can try. No?
जैसे मैम this is बहुत सा law था मुझे जैसे आप
As it's the demand for elephant tusks are going down anyway.
See, we have.
Ma'am, this is that.
Because of few people.
See, it is not always bad to use leather. You know, see, the thing is this. We've been using cow leather for such a long time. By banning it, we have stopped so many people. We have put so many people out of job. That is also the fact.
I think ma'am, the French government did this law that ma'am ज़्यादा अच्छा
It's a
लगेगा.
scientific cowboy.
Don't tell me about French government because French and all these European governments put ban on their country and get the vote ban from the third world countries like us. So, should we do the question answers now? No? Okay. घर जाओ फिर.
No, please, let's do it.
What we are doing?
My friend was
Get the notebook, of course. कि तुमने नहीं बोला तो मैं नहीं करूँगी.
Do you know you cannot purchase guinea pigs in singles in Switzerland? You need to get a pair because guinea pigs they die when they're alone. That is so cute. I want to have many guinea pigs.
I think the say that about lovebirds also, no?
Who cares about lovebirds? They're not fat and fluffy like guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are. Yeah, I will consume guinea pigs.
Consume geese.
You don't understand how cute they are. It's cute aggression. They're that cute. We need it. No, it's
Consume, you said.
Yes, it's cute aggression.
Okay.
They're so cute that you want to It's like when a child is so cute, you just want to
Eat it.
No.
That is cannibalism.
I want
You
it.
oh my god.
She's getting guinea pigs. I think her house needs to enhance security.
Guinea pigs are like those rats, no?
No, guinea pigs are fat. Guinea pigs are fat.
Okay.
Fats.
Answer in objective. Objective. Orally. Okay. We start from here. I'm asking, don't open.
Voice first.
And Bollywood girls.
Okay.
He stalks. Now, he stalks in his vivid stripes. What are these vivid stripes?
Options.
Options are very silly. Stripes on zebra, stripes on snake, stripes on peacock, stripes on tiger.
The object.
Stripes on zebra.
Snake.
If it's not
Snake.
zebra.
Just come then lose the point. They lose the point.
There's no
The page 213. Do you all have this book?
Yes.
Volume 2.
Yes.
Very good. Open it. Mark the answers. Mark the answers. And then we'll discuss. Page number. Give him the page number. 213. Page number 213.
Lala, give me volume one.
Why is this? My plate is getting so loose.
Let's see it.
213. Mark the answers. Mark the answers.
That is zebra.
Attacking zebra.
छोड़ दो डिस्कस करें
What's up? Thank you, please.
क्या बुलाते हो फिर आप? Decide about this. And the person here.
इतने दिनों के बाद
इसमें 2 दिन.
इसका 2 महीना होने को आया.
Me.
he's a lost cause if you want to send text to him
from just today I didn't go.
today I
I did not go. Bring. I didn't bring. मेरे को पता नहीं
now keep your mouth shut and mark the answers mark the answers with pencil if possible
ABCD.
yes ABCD
I thought at first I am the rightful owner of this answer.
बाकी दिनों never solve.
you read and write mark the answers no
Yes,
Kind
wait,
of the
wait.
latest you have never seen. Do not
I'm
answer
done.
this question. This question needs to get
I'm
answered.
second standard.
Mark is boycotting the question because it's kind of shaming my poor animal. It's which animal does not relate to the plum. And they have listed all nice factors.
Not in the news.
It gives some credit.
One minute.
ये पीछे से आंसर कॉपी कर लीजिए। अच्छा ये हाँ सॉरी ए बी सी डी सी और डी हाँ ये करेक्ट है अरे ठीक है वो तो बस
You mark the answers while turning behind.
अबे एक ही सेकंड
वैसा ही होता है। Second one also.
This
Foliages, the trees and the. They must teach it. Open your textbook and.
What I don't know what the question is.
Mark, for this fifth one, I'm not able to answer the second question. It's asking about poietic devices used in the light bearing by fan clock. हाँ, second one answer है कि वो सबसे लंबा है। But it's fine.
Or not so many. They don't ask us the responsibilities of this.
They don't ask you at least one question.
Yeah, that's easy.
Can be answered the whole thing, but I'll have to check what the answer is. It is not metaphor.
So for sure, it's not metaphor, it's not this.
Oxymoron.
See, it's far better, you understand the poem much better when you do these objectives.
I'm sitting here.
Why don't you mark your answers? Let them do whatever they're doing. Read the question and mark the answers. Sorry? Hiding and moving softly, lurking behind. Means when you're in the hiding and going behind and For hunting, you have to, hide somewhere and then move ahead. That is lurking in shadows. That is the suspicious when you move in a suspicious manner.
Yeah.
Are you done? Why is he
What do you do? I'm still very bad. That's all I'm saying.
What option is there?
So racist. You are racist. We are not friends. You are racist.
When you move in a suspicious manner, hide and move.
Ma'am, and this question number 3, what will be the?
What was the question? Where? What? Okay, pick out the options that does not include learning correctly.
The answer for learning hang out. खाना कैसे लर्न करिए एंजॉय करते हुए
Okay, let's solve. Can I take your place?
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Now third तक हो गया. पीछे से नहीं देखेंगे ना.
मैंने पेज पलटा भी
तो 7 तक कैसे देखेंगे?
तुम लोग नहीं हो तो हमारे तीन आंसर से तीन चैप्टर्स हो जाते हैं
कोड का क्या हुआ?
कौन क्वेश्चन पूछो
Okay, should we start with you? You did not get a chance to answer. So you give the full question 1. Sit. नहीं सिर्फ question बोलो.
He stops in his vivid strips. What are these vivid strips? Strips on his zebra.
Okay, strips on tiger, stripes on tiger. Then next.
What's the second year?
Tell all the answers.
The tail pads of the velvet quite means paws.
Yes.
Option C. Why was the tiger lurking in the shadow? To kill his prey.
Okay, to kill his prey. Yes.
Which animal does not live to plump? Horse.
Yes.
Correct.
Next question.
Pick the correct time scheme on the of the stanza. A B C D A B C D.
Yes, ABC. Next, who did not get a chance to answer?
I get.
Yeah.
I did.
I got sorry.
Sarah, did I give you a chance?
No, ask her to answer.
Even you did not get a chance. You answered? Okay. Second one. According to the extract, the poet wishes for the tiger to be sliding through the foliage as this would bring the presence of the predator. Very good.
Which fact does not connect with the significance of waterfall for the tiger?
Assist in keeping the prey unsuspecting of the predator's count. Option A.
1 minute. Which fact does not connect with the significance of the water hole for the tiger?
Does not. Okay, I answered it wrong. Then I erased it. Then this is one of the silly options that we read. Answer again. Ma'am, option C. Option C.
That has been
Option C.
Second
Option C. Sorry? Many tigers chase prey into the water and hold the victim's head underwater until it drowns.
Option C.
Third one.
Option C.
Hydrated meat is nothing. Please, hydrated meat is not a
A
concept.
is a very silly option. Actually, both are silly. The third, Sarah. Pick out the option that does not use lurking correctly. Yes. Second one. Shadow here refers to the shadow of long grass. No. Yes.
Okay, he's
He
hiding.
should be lurking in shadow, sliding through the long grass.
Lurking in shadow means he's following the shadow and he's lurking in the grass.
No, lurking in shadow means lurking in dark. Third का highlight. And fifth, pick out the phrase that does not suggest that forest in the exact is lush. In the extract is lush. What? Does not suggest the forest is in the extract.
How do shadows suggest that it's not a good forest? It's grass that's there. If it was a very lush forest, it would have trees. No, it's a long grass.
Does not suggest that the forest is lush.
Long grass. Mom, because tigers only exist in grasslands, and long grass is an adjective talking about grasslands. Grasslands are not lush. Think about the science.
No, I don't like
Eight
this.
minutes.
Let's leave it.
Such a
Science.
No. Long grass.
Fifth का
Fifth,
Shadows are long grass, yeah?
Ma'am, what is the answer? I'm talking the shadow. What is the answer?
Shadows do not refer to any forest. Please, let's get that clear. Shadows don't refer to forests.
give the answer. Next. Third,
You have confused me. I do not know what man is.
One tiger.
okay, read the question. Where is the tiger at present? Okay, next question. Read the question. Okay, vivid stripes on his body. Fine.
Which word made the cancer baby also be graphic of picture is vivid.
Okay. Why is the tiger in quiet rage?
Movement restricted and freedom.
Movement restricted, freedom curtailed. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you the next 5 minutes. Don't worry. Who is he here? The tiger. Suddenly the focus from tiger in the cage
Tiger's
shifts
natural
to
place of habitat.
It does not have to tiger's natural place of habitat. It just to tiger in the. So none of the above.
tiger's natural place of habitat. B.
It does. English is so infuriating.
Which word in the stanza will mean to lie or wait in confusion?
I will not answer any question now.
What does the tiger do in the forest? Hiding behind some trees?
Roaming around the
Sitting in the water will not both the and we must.
roaming around the तो कहाँ roam कर रहा है वो छोड़ रहा है
Both and we.
According to the poem, not the forest में वो घूम रही होगा. Yes, in this poem,
Both and we.
both and
हम इसके बाद कौन सा चैप्टर करेंगे?
इसके बाद ना क्वेश्चन लिखेंगे।
पूरा 1.5 मिनट का खाली क्वेश्चन।
उसके बाद नेक्स्ट लेसन करेंगे।
पहले नेक्स्ट लेसन करें।
नहीं दोनों लेसन साथ में करना है।
ऐसे
हाँ पर रिप्लाई तो किया है।
2 घंटे बाद
तो मैं देखो फोन में नहीं
क्या लाया?
मेरे को एक पूरी डॉक्यूमेंट 22 पेजेस का एडिट करके सबमिट करना था। आई वाज डेडलाइन टू मीट। मैं चेक कर पूरी बैकग्राउंड
इंस्टिंग करो यार।
बहुत स्टॉप बीटिंग ऑन माय नर्व।
कर दो।
मैंने देखो रिप्लाई किया
अच्छा
उसने
भाई को इग्नोर कर
आपका काम आसान कर रहे थे।
आने लगा यूसी दे
किसको? तो खाने को आएगा।
हमको इधर दिमाग से पैसे